Greetings, Saints. I trust you're well. Before I share with you a little bit of a preview of coming attractions for this Sunday, I want to just reflect back on what I shared with you on Wednesday in the 8-minute video where I decided to give you some practical ways to understand separation leads to revelation. If you haven't had a chance to watch that video, I urge you to watch that video so that the entire house is on the same page and we can rush along in unison. Really, really important. As we move toward the weekend, we're going to continue in the Exodus stories, mindful of the fact that these are stories that are for our well-being. They're learning journeys. And we are on our way in a new season to a fresh awareness of what God's doing. And certainly I am anticipating that as we gather, there are going to be moments of breakout and breakthrough. I'm convinced of that. And certainly we are going to give time at the altar because we are altered at the altar. As we look at these stories, we want to remember that Paul tells us in 1 Corinthians 10 that all of the things that happened to the sons of Israel in the wilderness on the way to the promised land are lessons for us. They're types and shadows so that we don't make the same mistakes. Now, the good news is that grace enables us to learn from our mistakes if we're willing. And I'm persuaded that we're willing. So we're not going to focus on the fact that Israel's always getting in trouble. We're going to learn from the fact that they got in trouble and allow God to show us, okay, that's the way they did it. But in Christ, this is the way we do it. And I am persuaded that we're going to see God do some pretty amazing things. And I am also persuaded that God's already doing some pretty amazing things. And so let's talk it up. God's up to something good. I'll see you Sunday.